I know you clicked on this video because you've seen the title and thumbnail of this video, but hold your horses for just a few minutes because we will be discussing about it together. Hey guys, so this is going to be a quick discussion video because I have a huge upload schedule both for YouTube and non-YouTube stuff. So for YouTube, I have to finish editing my Around Japan in 7 Days vlogumentary to be ready for upload soon. Whereas for projects outside YouTube, I am involved in the production of a thriller short film, and that is part of my school project. But I can't go into much of the details to prevent spoilers, and I'm not sure about the non-disclosure agreement or something, but yeah, do be notified when content comes out, especially my Around Japan in 7 Days vlogumentary, which will be coming out very soon. But with the important things out of the way, let's get into the reason why you clicked on this video. However, before we get into the meat and potatoes, let's recap on the context, shall we? So, in my first anniversary video, in which I react to my first video, I explained the context about the weekend movies showing on MediaCorp's Channel 5. To all my fans from Singapore, you already understand this context better, but just to keep you up to speed, let me play that clip from that video once again. Channel 5, the main English channel from MediaCorp, is known for screening movies on the weekends, from Friday to Sunday. Before the daily news program at 9 p.m., the channel previewed movies that will be screening the next set of weekends. Channel 5 is no stranger to screening movies on their channel to promote a movie that's about to be released in theaters. To summarize, Channel 5 has this weekend segment called Cine on 5, in which movies are shown on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings. However, on some Sundays, there will be movie premieres called Blockbuster Sundays. However, in 2025, some, if not most, of the movie premieres are from those that are theatrically released in 2023. So far, the movies shown on TV are Shazam, Fury of the Gods, The Flash, Barbie, Blue Beetle, Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, and most recently, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. At this point, I've been thinking, what would be the next movies from 2023 designated as Channel 5's Blockbuster Sundays or alternatively, holiday movies? As such, I've listed down a hypothetical yet realistic or feasible list of 2023 movies in which will eventually be shown on 5, and they are Dungeons & Dragons, Honor Among Thieves, Fast X, Transformers, Rise of the Beasts, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, Five Nights at Freddy's, Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour, The Marvels, The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and Wonka. Unfortunately, I can't put all of the PG-rated movies on the list, so if you're fans of Godzilla -1, sorry, but you didn't make the cut. If you're looking for Ant-Man, Quantumania, and Guardians 3, I don't think it's possible because of a certain streaming service. However, out of all the movies I listed, one of these things is not like the others. Have you already guessed after seeing the title of this video? In fact, on my Instagram, I have posted a mock-up edit of MediaCorp's TV guide in which I added in Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour concert film on Channel 5's broadcast schedule. I mean, just look at it. It's so close to the point that I have to put in a disclaimer banner to avoid people from being misled if this is real or not. But I think this is a good segue to the meat and potatoes. Will Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour concert film be shown on Channel 5 sometime down the road? Let me share my opinions and you can either agree or disagree with me. So let me explain why the Eras Tour film can be possible for Channel 5's weekend movie lineup down the road. As stated before, in 2025, most Blockbuster Sundays are premieres of movies from 2023, such as Barbie, Flash, and Dead Reckoning, just to name a few. Taylor Swift came out in 2023, specifically October 13th for the United States and November 3rd in some territories like Singapore. I think you can start noticing the pattern here, if you know what I mean. Alternatively, if the Taylor Swift movie doesn't work as a Blockbuster Sunday for some reason, or maybe for time constraints, or who knows really, but yeah, it can be used as a holiday movie instead. Because, may I remind you, in 2024, the 1997 Titanic movie aired on Channel 5 on a Labor Day, and that movie is 3 hours long. I'm not kidding, it's 3 hours long. And it's still aired on Channel 5. Crazy, I know. As such, if I had to provide a prediction on which public holidays are possible to have the Eras Tour film on their slate, it's either Deepavali or Christmas. But at the end of the day, it's MediaCorp to decide, and not me. In addition, American entertainment program Films and Stars classified the Eras Tour movie as a film, according to their top 5 countdown back in 2023 during the film's theatrical run. I know there's probably a debate out there about the Eras Tour movie being classified as a film, as some people may call it just a concert experience as a film instead of the traditional film. Either way, I personally think that the Eras Tour movie is classified as a film. MediaCorp and Channel 5 are no stranger to airing Taylor Swift content, specifically movies featuring Taylor Swift, such as The Lorax, The Giver, and Cats. In terms of viewership ratings, I believe that they will skyrocket when the Eras Tour film airs on Channel 5 for the entire Singapore population to see, especially those who are Swifties, die-hard Taylor Swift fans out there. Additionally, as Disney Plus has the exclusive rights to stream the Eras Tour film, those who are not subscribed to Disney Plus, well, some people anyway, have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to watch the Eras Tour film on free-to-air television. However, as much as I have reasons on why the Eras Tour film can be beneficial, it also comes with legal and financial risks in which it may not be commercially viable for MediaCorp. Let's talk about the elephant in the room first: licensing. If you remember, the Eras Tour made Taylor Swift a billionaire, approximately $1.6 billion in total net worth. Hence, she becomes too, high profile for MediaCorp to directly license content from her, as it can be up to the millions of dollars. Although airing the Eras Tour film on free-to-air television in Singapore is great for the consumer, don't get me wrong, it can ultimately be, at the same time, a financial burden for the studio because of the legal process in licensing content from high-profile celebrities such as Taylor Swift. Because the thing about this is, when you license content, it's not as easy as you pay the IP owner X amount of money. No, it's not just that. You also have to go through every legal documents before they can approve the license to use your content. And look, I'm not a lawyer. I don't study law, but so do correct me if I'm do correct me in the comments about the process of licensing content, because again, I am not a lawyer. I'm not a professional lawyer. I don't study law, but I'm just a YouTuber that makes content. But I digress. And another main issue is the censorship. Unsurprisingly, the Eras Tour has swearing in some songs, the usual. That is from songs such as Tolerated, Betty, and Lavender Haze, just to name a few. Before a movie can be shown on Channel 5, captions have to be censored when swearing is heard. For example, is replaced with stuff or anything close. However, with that is something else. Because based on experience, when is heard, sometimes it is muted completely with no audio for a second. The fact that they had to censor more often with the Eras Tour film to meet guidelines for TV viewing, especially meeting the PG-13 mature themes rating, as I hypothetically predicted in my mock-up edit, which you've already seen it before. So really, it is a really daunting task, and especially the fact that censoring swear words could basically detour from the original vision, especially when it comes to the Eras Tour film. If you censor all the swearing from the lyrics, it just feels like it kind of deviates from the original vision. It kind of destroys it. But yeah, but it's in terms of this TV viewing, there are children watching on TV, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, much like all of Cine on 5's movies, every movie is interrupted with a 5-minute or more ad break, including those during Blockbuster Sundays. And holiday movies. To most, they will break the illusion of the continuous experience, enjoying the Eras Tour at the comfort of their homes, thus opting to stream on Disney Plus for a continuous and commercial-free option. Asterisk. Finally, as much as we want to relive the moments with the Eras Tour film, after 2 years of the generational concert, I think we can all agree on one thing. We're exhausted, and I think Taylor already agreed. 2 years of organizing the Eras Tour is huge for Taylor and her crew, so I strongly believe that they deserve a year-long break or so. In fact, I don't think we're getting any new Taylor Swift content in 2025 aside from the usual merch drops. And debut TV is most likely releasing in 2026 to celebrate 20 years of Swift's music career, what was once a missed opportunity with the 10th anniversary in 2016. Well, basically like the missed opportunity. I'm not saying debut TV is like the missed opportunity, but there are missed opportunities for celebrating the 10th anniversary of Taylor Swift's music career in 2016, but for obvious reasons that didn't happen. As much as there are issues with the Eras Tour airing on Channel 5 for everyone to see, I want to be optimistic on it happening. I really do. So, here is my hypothetical pitch or proposal, if that is to happen. First up, schedule the Eras Tour film as a Blockbuster Sunday on Channel 5, approximately at either 5:50 for the original theatrical cut or 5:35 p.m. based on my mock-up edit for the Taylor's version cut, minus the acoustic collection. If MediaCorp is unable to schedule it due to time constraints, scheduling it for a holiday movie can also be possible at the same start time, depending on what version you're gonna get. As for the age rating, classify the Eras Tour film as PG-13, mature themes. As much as I want to see the film uncensored, much like all Swifties do, censoring certain lyrics in some songs are necessary to meet guidelines for a TV viewing. Although it may be best to air the Eras Tour film as an uninterrupted experience, and of course myself included, I wanted it as an uninterrupted experience, ad breaks will be inevitable. If needed, do it after every set. For example, the Lover set ends after the Archer, then commence a 5-minute ad break. Simple as that. Then do the same thing for every era, every set, right? So, what Fearless set ends, play an ad break. Evermore set ends, play an ad break. So on and so forth. Rinse and repeat. You know what I mean? There are 3 versions of the Eras Tour film that are released. The original theatrical cut, the extended cut, which is basically up to rent for a temporary amount of time, and the Taylor's version cut, which was released on Disney Plus. However, as much as we like the Taylor's version cut, it pains me to say that the theatrical cut will ultimately be chosen due to time constraints. And to comply with licensing and legal matters, especially from a high-profile celebrities like Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour film will be a once-in-a-lifetime experience on Channel 5. Once it is shown, you will never see the concert film again on free-to-air TV for a long time. Well, because I want to make this licensing content here really is feasible, because obviously, like, if you air the Eras Tour film again, like the next year, then the following year, it kind of feels like it's a financial issue. So air the Eras Tour film only 1 year and then nothing else, nothing for like multiple years to come, unless you want to do it again like after like multiple years, like, you know. But anyway, that is my proposal for the Eras Tour film on Channel 5. So, do I think that Taylor Swift the Eras Tour will air on Channel 5? Well, I wanted to say no due to the legal and financial concerns in doing so, but I also wanted to remain optimistic because who knows that it may happen one day. As such, I think I am in the 50-50 fence, but I'm currently leaning towards no by a slight edge. Don't get me wrong, airing the Eras Tour film on free-to-air channels like Channel 5 is great for a once-in-a-lifetime experience, reliving the Eras Tour concert, but I feel like it is an ambitious endeavor not worth allocating money to. But hey, if MediaCorp figures out a way to air the Eras Tour film on Channel 5 either in 2025 or 2026, I would be down for it. I will be excited for it, and I won't be surprised by it. And I would be surprised by it because the fact that they literally made the effort to do it. But still, I think when the Eras Tour film airs on Channel 5, I think everybody's gonna be excited. But I want you to know about your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you think that the Eras Tour movie is happening on Singapore TV? Or do you think it is too much both legally and financially? If you enjoyed this video, do give it a like and remember to sub for more content. With that being said, this has been Kevin the Lonewolf, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!